I'm Kelly Mauger and I work at the WI Cookery School, and I'm going to show you how to make butter icing. I've got in front of me my ingredients. I've got 500 grams of icing sugar and 250 grams of unsalted butter. My basic ratio is half parts butter to icing sugar. You can work that to any ratio, but I find that this quantity decorates 12 cupcakes perfectly. I'm using unsalted butter because I do find that salted butter can have a little bit of a twang to it. So with most things with baking, I generally try to use unsalted. I'm also going to use a small amount of water, generally 2 tablespoons. You can also use milk, but I do find that it gives it a limited shelf life. Okay, I'm going to use a food processor as well to mix it with. Now, you can use anything. You can use a standing mixer, hand mixer. Personally, I prefer to use a processor just because it has a lid and it just contains that plume of icing sugar that can go all over the kitchen. If you don't have any of those pieces of electronic equipment, you can just do it by hand. It will obviously take longer, but it's absolutely fine. Now, icing sugar can be quite lumpy, so I quite like to just whiz this first in the processor. Again, if you don't have one, just pass it through a sieve, that should be fine. Giving that about 10 seconds to break through any of the lumps that might be in there. So next I can add my butter. Now I've just roughly chopped up the butter and I've got it at room temperature, so it's just ever so slightly squidgy. If it's really hard, it will obviously remain quite hard. It takes a little bit longer for it to come together. If in doubt, you could just pop it in the microwave for 10 seconds, but make sure that you don't start melting it. About 20 seconds, and I'm just going to check on it. I can see here that it started to come together quite nicely, so it's always good just to scrape around the sides. But you can see that we've got quite a nice consistency there already, and we obviously want to be able to pipe it. So I'll just give it a little bit longer. It takes no more than about a minute. When it starts to form one big lump that starts to go around, that's when you know it's ready. So I'm just going to now add my water. So like I said, approximately 2 tablespoons. Just helps to slacken it off, and again, it just really helps when it comes to piping. Again, we'll just give that a blast until it all seems to have come together. And here we have our beautiful butter icing. So this is the consistency that we want it at. So it's just a nice spreadable sort of consistency where I put my finger through it, just as a little bit sticky. Absolutely ideal. I would usually keep it ambient until I start piping it. So if you keep this in the fridge, it should last for up to 5 days. Once it's out of the fridge, I'd say approximately 3 days. If you're keeping it in the fridge, just bring it to room temperature. I'd say just leave it out for maybe an hour before piping. And you should get some lovely cupcakes from it. There are plenty of more short skills videos on the WI website, and to find out more information about the WI Cookery School, please follow the Denman link in the description below.